This is insane. I honestly can't have a bait down for more than 15, 30 seconds without getting ate. I just sent this one down. Let's see. It just got ate again. Not even 10 seconds ago I sent it down. Got him. These are all big fish too. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Just unreal. Non-stop action. This is probably one of the craziest days of fishing I've had in a very long time. I thought I'd give you guys a little behind the scenes of my ice fishing adventures before we even start the video. So if you guys want, you can skip through all this, but I'm gonna teach you guys what I do to find my spots that I wanna ice camp on. So we're at a new lake today, never fished it, never even explored it, but I looked on Navionics and I found a bay that I wanna try today. And we're at this bay right now and it is looking promising. I am smack dab in the middle of the bay. And I have my live scope down here and you guys are gonna see some fish right under us, but that's not exactly what we're targeting. I wanna find the biggest school of fish to set up on top of. It's about 10 o'clock at night right now. We're just getting out here, just getting set up. I'm gonna point the camera down to the live scope so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking for when I try to find a spot. All right, so as you guys can see right there, right under us, we do have some fish. There's definitely some fish under us. But if we look 50 to 60 feet to our left there, look at that huge school of fish. I mean, compared to right under us, there is so much more fish that direction. We do got some that way as well. That's a good looking school of fish right there. But right under us, there's fish, but there's not a whole bunch. We want to be on a big school of fish. 40 to 60 feet to our left, there's a good amount of fish as well. I mean, look at all these fish we got here, guys. Tons of fish all around us, but we want to be on the biggest school of fish. And it looks like the biggest school is right there. Look at all those fish right there. That is a huge, huge school of fish. 55 feet to our right. Looks like some even bigger fish too. I mean, that is a good looking school of fish. I think what we're gonna go do is we're gonna walk over there and we're gonna drop our tent right on top of that school, because my guess is if there's fish there now, hopefully they're gonna stick through the night. Anywhere from 0 feet to 40 feet, there's not much fish, but that little pocket right there is just filled with fish. So we are gonna go set up right on top of them. All right, so we have made it exactly 60 feet. I shoveled off a little bit of the snow, so we're ready to set up. I'm gonna drill the holes right here and we are gonna set up right on top of this spot and stay throughout the night. We'll be here for about 23, 24 hours to be exact, and should be a good night. I mean, we are marking a lot of fish, and if worst case scenario, we don't catch anything here, we can always just move. There's no reason to stay if there's no fish. But I got some really high hopes for tonight. This lake has got a ton of fish, and I've never fished this bay, but as soon as I dropped down my live scope, we were marking a ton of fish. And as I said before, there were fish under us, but I wanted to go where I saw the most fish. So we had to move around a little bit. I ended up drilling 5 or 6 holes all around this bay. So the first hole we found wasn't actually the first hole we found, but the other spots didn't have any fish. So I came smack dab in the middle of the bay. And sure enough, in this basin, there is some fish. So came right here, we're gonna drill right on top of them, and I will see you guys when we get inside. And we are in the tent, ready to go, guys. As you guys can see, we are on a pile of fish down here, which is awesome. We're gonna start out today with a golden Kastmaster spoon. I have all my tackle, ice camping gear, everything you guys see in today's video is linked down below if you guys are interested. And we're gonna get dropped down and see if we can catch one of these guys really quickly here. I mean, there's a ton of fish. We definitely found the honey hole, that is for sure. I'm gonna grab a crappie minnow so I can use a crappie minnow's head. Actually, you know what? I wanna see how aggressive these fish are, so why don't we use a full crappie minnow here and just tip it with that. See if that works. If not, we can size down our presentation, we can size up our presentation, we can do whatever we want. We got all night to fish. Should be really, really good here. I also have a dead stick I wanna send down here soon, but I'm gonna start out dropping this bait down. I mean, we got fish suspended anywhere from a foot off bottom to literally 5 or 6 feet under the ice. There is fish everywhere at every single depth here. So that is awesome. I'm gonna jig this, see if I can get one of these higher suspended fish to come up and eat. I mean, they are literally right under the ice right now. I think I'm gonna drop past this high suspended one and go for one of these marks at 20 feet down. We can always send down our dead stick here in a little bit, but I think I'm gonna bounce around for these guys, see if they're spooked. I did just drill on them, make a whole bunch of commotion, make some noise. So there's a good chance these fish could be spooked, but if they're not, I'm hoping we can get them to bite here. I'm gonna turn down my gain a little bit. Oh, this one's coming up. Got him. Right away. We haven't even been down a minute. This is what I like to see. trying new spots, and we're finding fish. Little crappie, but they're crappie. You never know, some bigger ones could come through. I'm just here to catch fish. I'm here to ice camp, and I'm here to have fun. And sure enough, tried the new spot tonight. Within a couple minutes, we already caught a fish. Now, is she a monster? No, but that doesn't mean we're not going to catch some big fish tonight. She is a beauty. Just a tiny little guy, but such a gorgeous fish. This is awesome. I mean, if you guys look down here, we are on a huge school of fish. This is unbelievable. I mean, some of these fish are literally 5 or 6 feet right under us right now. There is a whole bunch of fish here. And we're going to drop right back down and catch ourselves another one. That was quick, too. I'm going to get my dead stick sent down, too. This is going to be a crazy night, guys. Let me just put that out right now. This is going to be a crazy night. I can't wait for the morning bite tomorrow. I'm hoping we either get some crappie or maybe a walleye to come through. I mean, this lake's got a ton of walleye, so we got a pretty good chance at getting ourselves an eye here. Some of these fish aren't super massive, but I have put in forward view, and there is some big marks around us. So if we have to, we can always just get outside and hole hop for some crappie tonight. But for now, I kind of just want to camp, honestly. I came out here to relax, got done with work, and said, you know what? Let's go out ice camping. Let's have ourselves a good night. We set the flooring up. Everything's all good right now. Heater's going. We got live scope ready, and just going to be a good night. Just going to be a nice, relaxing night. Nothing better than spending some time out on the ice, that's for sure. And the fishing is just the icing on the cake if we can get some fish to bite. But it seems like with the mass amount of fish here, this is going to be one just crazy night. Just crazy. Tons of aggressive fish. Now I'm hoping maybe some bigger guys come through. What I do know about crappie is there's schools of big fish and there's schools of little fish. Not often do they mix. You're either going to find a school of big fish or you're going to find a school of little fish. And usually the school of big fish aren't huge schools like this. I usually find 5 to 10 together. Nothing more than that. Rarely do I find schools of big fish of up to 10 to 20 fish. Usually they stick pretty solo or in smaller groups, not usually big schools like this. But you know what? I'm here to catch fish, and hopefully we can get into something really nice tonight. That would be awesome. But for now, let's catch some fish, and if we have to, we can get outside and we can go target some bigger fish. For right now, I'm going to let that bait sit there. I want to throw this dead stick down. We might as well get a second rod down here as well. I'm going to throw a fathead on it, so a little bit of a bigger bait here, and see if that does me any good. If they don't want it, I can downsize, and if they don't want that, we can always upsize. I do like to upsize my baits. Maybe throw down a shiner. All right, let's get you right back down to bottom. We're sitting in 24 feet of water in a basin right now, so we're not super deep, but it is the basin in this bay here. So let's see what we can do. I want to drop down here. There we go. I'm probably going to put my dead stick at about, what am I thinking here? 17, 18 feet of water. Not all the way to the bottom, but I do want it pretty far down there. It seems like the majority of these fish are from 20 feet to 10 feet. So I'll throw her at about 16, 17 feet and see if that does me much good here. All right, there we go. Dead stick is down. We're gonna watch that bobber and jig this rod right here. Let's see if we can get some more fish to bite. It's time to kind of relax. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. Get nice and situated here. Oh, something's going up right towards that dead stick. I like that. Yeah, there's something right on my dead stick. Oh, my bait's getting nervous. Doesn't look like a half bad mark. My bait's getting super nervous. Let's see if he eats it. I'm just waiting to see that bobber go down. That looks like a pretty good fish coming in here from the left. Might be a semi-decent fish there. Could be 2 fish right next to each other. Definite possibility, but looks like a good, ooh, my dead stick's going crazy right now. Oh, dead stick's under. All right, I'm gonna give him a second here to eat. Want to make sure he gets it. All right. Gotcha. There we go. Fish on. Giving me a nice little fight here. All right, there we go. Not a jumbo, but definitely a little bit bigger than the last one is there. Chomped the dead stick. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. What a beauty right there, guys. Alrighty, we are gonna get him right back in the water. Kiss for good luck. And there you go, buddy. All right, let's send another dead stick down here. They're loving these dead sticks. I want to try something pretty small, see if that makes any difference. See if they're a little bit more aggressive towards it, or maybe they just don't want it at all. We are gonna find out though. I wanna get this guy dropped all the way down to bottom and see if we can make anything happen. All right, dead stick is down and is ready for the next fish. And we are gonna get back to relaxing here. Keep jigging this guy around. Okay, already got 8. Yep, I'm starting to think small baits might be the ticket here. That wasn't even 10 seconds I had that bait down. Holy cow. That is incredible. Just an absolute hammer. Couldn't have a bait down for more than 10 seconds without getting chomped by this beauty right here. And you still let me keep the bait? Wow, they can't get any better. Not a half bad fish. They are definitely slowly upsizing here. Chunky feller, that's awesome. That is awesome. Look at that guy right there. What a beauty. These fish are gorgeous. Nice little, let me guess, 9.5, 10 incher? Oh, 11. All right, you were, really, is that 11 inches? Man, that's a little, almost 12 inches. Let me see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Yeah, that is all of 11 inches right there. Almost 12 inches. Holy cow, guys. I didn't think she was that big. They definitely look a little smaller to me, apparently. But no, she is all of 11 inches, almost 12. What an absolute beauty. Get you a kiss for good luck, buddy. And get you sent right back down on your way. Let's throw it down. Oh, you know what? This bait's still got a little movement in him. We'll send her right back down. If it doesn't get us a bite here in, I don't know, let's say 2 minutes, then we can take her out of the water. That bait got 8 fast. I'm going to see if maybe small dead stick baits are just the secret bait for this spot, because holy cow, that was incredible how fast that got 8. Just nuts. All right, let's get you right there. That dead stick's getting quite nervous there already. I like that. Yeah, it's getting really nervous. Definitely a lively fish still, even after getting eaten. Oh yeah, that fish he just smacked it. I just saw that. Did he eat it though? He just smacked it, pulled it down. It's back up now, but he pulled it down. We'll see here. Okay, yep, there's definitely something on that bait. My bait's going crazy. I got 8. All right, yeah, that did not take long. I didn't even know I got 8. My bobber wasn't moving, so the fish must have actually went up. Oh boy, another stud right there. Okay. Yeah, he ate it and started moving up, so I didn't even see my bobber go down. Wow. Oh, and you're letting me keep the bait again. Wow, these fish are just so nice. Another about 11 incher right there. Man, that is awesome. We are definitely on a school of decent fish here. I'm hoping to get something a little bit bigger than this. These 11s are fun, don't get me wrong. But I am really hoping that we can see something a little bit bigger here. Because if there's 11s, there's got to be bigger. That is for sure. There has got to be. Let's get dropped back down and get ourselves another one. I mean, I can't have this dead stick down for more than a couple minutes without getting eaten. That is always a good sign. We're going to get ourselves dropped right back down. I was kind of expecting there to be a fish on there. No reason my dead stick should have been sitting like that for that long. Either my bait was swimming up or a fish grabbed it and was swimming up. But let's see here. We just dropped it down. Bait is hopefully lively. That is fish number 2 for this guy. So who knows how lively our dead stick bait is, but we'll see if it gets fish number 3. It might not. We're about to find out here. Oh! I think we just got 8. It just went all the way underwater, now it's back up. We either got 8 and he spit it, or this fish is making my dead stick go crazy right now. Nope, we definitely got 8. Yeah, so what was that? 10 seconds? 15 seconds? Somewhere around there? Oh, man. Yeah, we can't have this bait down for very long. Wow, this is definitely something, guys. This is definitely something. Another nice crappie right there. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh man, this is awesome. Another kiss for good luck. Go tell your great grandpa, Mr. 14-incher, to come out and bite. Well, that is now 3 fish on that same bait. You are just a champ, and I do appreciate you. I think you're dead now. I think 3 fish was the max for this bait. I don't think it's actually moving anymore. Yeah, no, that bait's totally done. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so 3 is the max for that bait. Small dead sticks was definitely a smart move there. Wow, these fish just go nuts, like absolutely nuts over these little baits. I can't have it down for more than a minute without getting ate. Let's send her back down and see how long it takes now. This is awesome. This is just amazing. All right, let's relax, wait about 30 seconds and get ourselves another fish. I'm almost contemplating just throwing down 2 dead sticks, but where's the fun in that? I mean, they definitely like it. What I might do instead is grab another small minnow and put it on the bottom of this spoon. So I'm still gonna jig it, but I'm gonna use a small minnow. Instead of hooking it through the mouth, I'm gonna hook it through the dorsal fin. Just kind of jig it like that and then let it dead stick. Once I have an aggressive fish coming up to it, I'll let it dead stick. Let the bait do all the work. Let that free motion move my spoon. I want that bait to move my spoon. I don't want to jig the spoon to move it. I'm gonna let my bait dead stick there once I get a fish to come in, and I'm gonna let that minnow start swimming like this, getting the spoon to move. And I think that is actually gonna be a great way to get these fish to eat. This is insane. I honestly can't have a bait down for more than 15-30 seconds without getting ate. I just sent this one down. Let's see. It just got ate again. Not even 10 seconds ago I sent it down. Got him. These are all big fish too. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Just unreal. Non-stop action. This is probably one of the craziest days of fishing I've had in a very long time. She is just a little one, probably the littlest one out of the few we've caught so far, but that's all right, buddy. You're still a nice fish and you're going right back down. Holy cow. This is just nuts. Just unbelievable non-stop action. Fish after fish after fish. Wow. All right, well, I mean, I guess we're gonna keep catching them then. I decided to stop fishing here for a sec because I wanted to address something. People always ask me in my comments that they want to see my ice camping setups. I've already showed off most of my big tent ice camping setup. If you guys haven't seen some of those videos, I have a big 8-person tent that I usually ice camp in. But I just picked up this tent today, so I decided to give it a send and do a little ice camping in it. So I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of what we got going on right here. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's get started. So to get started on the floor here, we have just got 9 mats I got from Harbor Freight, just in a little bit of a square here. Just 9 mats. We got the cot right here. We got live scope in the corner right there with my camera that I usually put on that box, so it just points right at the live scope so you guys can get that view. In front of the live scope, we got the live scope hole, we got the jigging hole, and we've got the dead stick hole right in front of that heater. That heater has screwed me over so many times because it has burned through my line, which is the majority of that is my fault, of course. Moving on to the tent here, it is a storm-proof tent. It has got stuff to bolt it down during a storm and all this stuff. I mean, this tent does not go anywhere. It is really well built in here. We got lights for my camera gear. We got another light right there. We've got a tripod with a GoPro on it right there. That's just all kind of my personal camera stuff. We got the bait bucket there, and under my cot, we have got just a bunch of camera gear, extra stuff like that. But this is pretty much like the rundown of what we got. It's just the tent comes out, ice camping setup right here, guys. There's not much more to it. We got my waders hanging right there. And yeah, this is kind of where all the fishing gets done. We sit right back down and we just kind of sleep here, lay down, relax. And as simple as this, super, super small, compact ice camping setup. I am going to throw my cooking setup right there as well. So when we start cooking, it'll just sit right there. We can cook up some fish, but this is it right here. I mean, this doesn't get much better than this, guys. We have the 20-pound propane tank outside. I just got this thing today, and Fleet Farm had a 25% off deal, so I think I got this for about $700 is what I paid for it. Actually, you guys paid for it, I should say. I used the money from YouTube revenue to pay for this, so this tent right here is what a month and a half of YouTube revenue looks like, guys. So I do appreciate the support, and I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. As you guys know, every single penny I make from social media goes right back into making better content for you guys, like expensive cameras like the one I'm using right now, like a new mic system we just picked up so I can have clean, crisp audio, more camera gear, more GoPros, a tent like this so we can make flip over ice camping videos, a Gixxer 600 motorcycle. That one fits in the fishing because, I mean, if you think about it, like if you're ever having a bad day of fishing, going 165 miles an hour is gonna make you feel better. I'm kidding, don't speed, kids. But for real, as I've said before with that motorcycle, I am gonna put rod racks on that motorcycle and we are gonna turn it into a certified fish catching machine. It's gonna hold my rods. It is gonna be the world's first fishing motorcycle. So look forward to that video in the spring. If you guys aren't subscribed, we got some crazy stuff coming. But yeah, we're turning our motorcycle into a fishing machine. It is gonna be insane. So like I said, look forward to that. Otherwise, let's get back to fishing, guys. All right, back to fishing. I'm gonna get this dead stick right back down to bottom and wait another 30 seconds, that is. Yeah, this is not gonna take long. It's about 3 o'clock right now. I spent the last 2 hours going live on TikTok, doing a little bit of live fishing, and we caught like 15 crappie. Some really nice ones too. Like I think the biggest was close to 12 inches. So yeah, some good fish, and they were just hammering it, which is always good. It's what we like to see. I'm gonna get this bait right there. I'm gonna jig this guy again, and we are gonna get back to fishing, guys. Sit back and relax. Oh, bobber down. Got him. Feels like just a little guy. Oh, now he's giving me a little fight. Yeah, all right. Stop splashing all around, buddy. Do appreciate you for eating today, though. I'm hoping to see some bigger ones. I mean, they're all about the same size, but I know there's big fish here. There has got to be. But we'll take it. We'll take these little guys. We're getting numbers, that's for sure. Whole bunch of numbers. All good-looking fish. All just beauties. We're going to get this guy right back down and see if we can catch another one really quick. Is my bait, how dead is my bait there? Even a little bit alive? Oh, it's alive enough. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Maybe heading to bed here soon. It's getting a little bit late. I'd like to head to bed, maybe get on a little bit of a morning bite. I mean, we're really fishing the morning bite right now, I'm not going to lie. But a little bit later morning bite, I should say. It's already 3 o'clock, so I'm thinking maybe getting to bed here soon within the next 15, 20 minutes and getting up and hopefully getting on some more fish. I'm curious to see how the day bite is here, because clearly there's an insane night bite. But how good is the day bite? That's what I want to know. I want to know if there's a good day bite here too. Maybe a little bit of a morning walleye would be nice. We might get up here and see if we can get on any sunrise walleye. I don't see why there wouldn't be. It's definitely worth a try to get on an early sunrise walleye bite. Otherwise, I'm sure there's still going to be some crappie here. I know we could catch crappie all night here, but I'm thinking maybe trying after some walleye in the morning, getting a good night's sleep, and chasing after some eyes in the morning. At least giving it a try. Doesn't hurt to give it a shot. As much as I would like to stay and keep hammering these fish, I think I am going to head to bed. It's about 3:15 now. I've been kind of just playing around, messing with these fish, and they're just so crazy aggressive. And I'd love to stay up and fish for them all night, but I'm starting to get a little bit tired, and I think it is time to get in my nice little sleeping bag here and hit the hay, get some sleep, and get after them in the morning. We had a good night so far. I mean, there's just so many fish here. It is unbelievable. I will definitely be coming back here soon. So look forward to that in a future video if you guys aren't already subscribed. Do it, don't do it, up to you, but we got ice fishing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11, 3 times a week, every single week. So if you guys like ice fishing content, we got some from the past few weeks, and we're going to have some in the next few weeks. I'm hoping these fish will be here in the morning. Otherwise, maybe get into a few eyes if we're lucky. No matter what, I'm going to head to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. Peace. Good morning, everybody. It is 7 o'clock right now, and it is time to get back to fishing. We're going to give her a shot here, see if there's much of a morning bite. I don't usually do much morning fishing for crappie, but we'll see what wants to bite. I'm going to grab myself a crappie minnow, and we're going to drop her right down. See if we can make something happen here. Looks like our screen is still filled to the absolute brim with crappie. So those crappie definitely didn't go anywhere. They're still here right now. The question is, are they still going to be aggressive even during the day? Did we already get 8? We did. Well, they're still definitely aggressive during the day. couldn't even get my bait to the bottom without getting ate there. I mean, literally, I didn't even get it to the bottom. Didn't even get it to where the bobber stop was at. All right, well, that is the first fish of the morning right there, guys. Nice little feller there. Good start. Not a monster, but I mean, they are definitely aggressive still. And let's get this bait right back down here, guys. All right, we are good to go. I'm going to grab my spoon, start jigging around the spoon. And we're going to catch some more fish. See how long it takes for that bobber to go back down. I'm really hoping to see some nice fish today. I'm seeing some good looking marks. So, could be a possibility of something nice here. That's a good looking mark going over to my dead stick there. I like that. It's not a half bad mark going over there. Let's see if he wants to eat. Looks like a pretty good mark. Got this guy. This guy just smacked the spoon. There we go. Oh yeah, you're not a half bad fish either, buddy. Sweet, yeah, this is a good fish, that's for sure. Good little 11-incher right here, guys. What a beauty. Nice little fish. He's gonna go right back in the water. Alrighty, there we go. Let's get this spoon right back down there, hammering this golden Kastmaster. Absolutely loving it. And I'm gonna drop right back down a super small crappie minnow on it. And let's get ourselves another fish here. There's one on the left and one on the right. I'm hoping I get this one on the right to come through and eat. Got him. 5 feet under the ice. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, this guy was right under the ice. I mean, I did not have to reel him up much. He was right under me. Came out and chomped it. Another about 11-incher there, guys. Look at that. What another beauty. I mean, these fish are all super, super nice. I'm just wondering if any of these guys are maybe a little bit bigger than that. Usually they don't school in different sizes. I'm not going to find a 12 or more inch fish mixed in with all these little guys. But sometimes it does happen. I shouldn't say I won't, because it does happen sometimes. It's just pretty rare. But it does happen. Oh, look at this guy making his way up. He's coming in pretty hot here. He's going to just smack it. Got him. This has got to be just a little guy. Unless he's just not giving me a fight. Okay, no, you really are a little guy. You are a little guy. Holy cow. This is probably one of the smallest crappie I've caught in a quite long time. This thing is small. Holy cow. I don't even know how I hooked this guy. The problem right now is that I'm catching fish this small. Usually there's not much bigger ones mixed in with these little guys. But I mean, I'll take it. A fish is a fish, but boy, is that a small fish. Holy cow, the sunrise looks really gorgeous right now. Wow, I just looked outside. Well, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to find a school of fish to have some fun while we were ice camping last night. And sure enough, we found a school of fish. That is definitely for sure. And maybe next time when we come out here, we can try to find some bigger marks before we drop down. Maybe stay away from the huge school of fish and try to find a smaller group of bigger fish. We might have to try that next time. But for now, I mean, there's fish here. They're aggressive. They're hungry. And we're going to keep catching them. All right, I took a little bit to get everything all kind of situated. As you guys can kind of tell, it's pretty windy right now. 32-mile-per-hour winds. And yeah, I don't think we're going to stay out here as long as I was planning to, because it's just going to keep getting windier and windier. And I don't want to be out here at night when it's super windy. I would rather get this thing taken down during the day when there's less wind, because the later it gets today, the more wind there's going to be. And I would just kind of prefer to not have to deal with that. So yeah, I suppose that's that. I'm probably not going to stay out here super late now, but we're still going to give it a little bit. I just kind of want to get this thing off the ice and be on my way before it gets even windier. As you guys can kind of tell. Yeah. This wind picked up fast. But as you guys can see, there is just a ton of fish. Look at all of these fish right here. We're on a nice looking school of crappie, that's for sure. I don't think it's going to be too long before we get 8 here. Nope, we already got 8. Yeah, that was pretty quick there. Oh, I can kind of sight fish these guys, can't I? Pretty clear water, and these guys are pretty high suspended. I might be able to sight fish them, actually. We got some fish looking like they're maybe 10 feet under the ice. I'm curious if I can actually see them. Here's this one right here. Just pulled this guy out. Nice little fish. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off some of these lights here. No need for them. We can drop this guy down as well. There we go. We can get this turned off. Alrighty, let's get ourselves dropped right back down here and catch another one. I couldn't even get my bait down before we got 8. That is awesome, just what I want. Let's drop ourselves down here. Go like this, and there we go. I don't think it's gonna take very long before we get 8 again. I'm just hoping to see some bigger marks here, but holy cow. I mean, look at our screen right now. Absolutely just filled with fish. There we go. Let's get all the way down here. Oh, look at this one shooting in here from the left. Is that going right for my bait? Look at them all. Oh my gosh, they're all running towards it right now. Got him. These fish are nuts. Just insane. Non-stop action. We got fish right under the ice. Yeah, they must be right down there. Yeah, there is just so many fish. This is unbelievable. Look at that guy right there. Another one. That is awesome. Get you right back in the water and let's catch another. This wind is definitely picking up here. I'm gonna kind of close some of these guys. I don't need them all open right now. Throw this guy back on. Give us just a little bit more light there. Yeah, this wind is, and my bobber's down. Yep, there's a fish. This is just non-stop. Doesn't feel too bad either. Oh, okay. You're not bad at all. You're kind of a chunky fella. This is definitely the biggest one of the night here. Oh yeah, this is a good fish for sure. Man, I wasn't even paying attention. He took my bobber down. It's been non-stop. I'm guessing you might be close to 12 there. You are 12. Would you look at that? A little 12-incher. Not a mondo, but I mean, definitely a good fish right there. Look at that fella right there. Nice little 12-inch crappie. What an absolute beauty right there. Nice little chunky fella. That is awesome. Get you right back in the water, buddy. And there she goes. Look at him just swimming off. Just amazing. Nice fish too. It's good to see a nicer one there. It's a little bit bigger. Not huge, but it's definitely a little bit bigger. I'm hoping now we maybe see some even bigger ones than that. That would be awesome. Oh, this guy's running right up towards my spoon right now. Got him. There we go. Swam up pretty quick towards the spoon. All right, another crappie. Smack that spoon. Nice little fish here. Just another one there. Beauties. Absolute beauties. And down you go. All right. Yeah, this wind is starting to really pick up. I think I'm gonna start packing up here soon. Sadly to say, I'd really like to stay out here and just keep hammering these fish, but it's just so disappointing to look at this huge school of fish I'm on and have to leave. I wouldn't have to leave, but just the wind. I don't want to pack up at night or anything, so I thought maybe getting out of here in the morning would be the best bet. And I still think it is. It's just, there's so many fish. I'm going to definitely come back here tomorrow. There is zero chance I don't come back here either tomorrow or the next day and just hammer this place out again. Because we have definitely found a honey hole. That is for sure. Piles and piles of fish here. I'm thinking I'm going to get kind of packed up here. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to start getting some of my smaller stuff out of here and making my way back. Because I want to get this tent down before it gets super, super windy. And it seems like the wind's kind of died down right now, but it's going to pick back up here soon. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to start packing up and kind of be on my way. I'm sorry it's such a short video. I was kind of planning to do a full 24 hours out here, but ended up just being an overnight, which is fine. Still had fun, still caught fish. We had a blast, and I will definitely be back here soon. We absolutely just hammered the fish. So that is just absolutely awesome. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys want to see more ice camping videos, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on. If you guys want to check out some of the past ice camping videos, they're on my channel right now. Otherwise, stay tuned for some future ones coming later this month. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.